Hello everybody, welcome to the video. Today we're back in the IMSA Sports Car Championship for another run in the GTE class once again, this time in the Ferrari. I was going to have the run in GT3, but this race didn't actually, or did just split in the end. We got 23 in this one. Decided I'll just go with the GTE because I wasn't sure how strong the GT3 numbers would be. Turns out I probably could have done GT3 and got a decent race anyway, but regardless, here we are. Porsches everywhere. Porsches just coming out the wazoo here for this one, but that's alright, we're in the Ferrari. P6 is the 8 car, so not too bad. That was definitely not optimal either. Oh man, this is going to be... Man, we are going to have trouble with that DP, I think. Anyway.
Get ready, going green.
I had to lift off. Oh boy.
Green,
oh boy.
green. The pace car is in. Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Alright, we live just. DP will hopefully just get out of the way because he doesn't have our pace. So... good battling going on, but either way, 45-minute race as per normal. No tyre change, fuel stop required. Bit of a weird one because I did a few laps before this in the Audi GT3 because I was expecting I'd do a GT3 run, and then I saw the numbers weren't as high as they had been in the last few days, and changed last minute to this, so a bit adjusting back to GTE again. Numbers though, I think really mostly the numbers are a bit lower at the moment, quite literally because of the Daytona 500 that's on. That's what it's Daytona week in the NASCAR series, so obviously being in the American time zone. A lot of the Americans are spamming that, so one of the NIS, I think, time slots for it was just happening about an hour ago it started. And literally 931 sign-ups for it. It's just... unbelievable. Man, I've never understood the appeal of plate racing on super speedways, but you know, fair enough to... Seems like a lot of people who do, but anyway. Alright, let's try and get in a groove here. Sitting 6, so we held position off the line. Should at least have the pace to hold with these guys, and at least hopefully put up a fight, but not sure we'll have enough to really challenge them, but we'll find out. Oh, that's a lovely lock-up. Glorious lock-up right there. Might just bring the brake bias back just a smidge. Fuel's gone, big rip. It's free IR for pretty much everybody. Looked like, I think from what he was saying before the race started, I think he lost connection there during quali, so I wasn't able to qualify. I had to start in the back, and I'm guessing he's managed to have a incident with somebody, so it's a rip there. So there's one faster car coming through that we didn't have to worry about. Only about 13 cars in this field. There's only a 23 car race in total, so a pretty small one. Stop locking the brakes really is the main thing here. Oh, that's a bit deep. That was a terrible run. I guess the brake bias is fine where it was. I just need to get used to not being a twat. Interesting, the leader not really getting away, and as I say, that's a very high rated Williams esports driver at that too. Williams obviously delving into IR with their own esports squad. So he's one of their crew, and they generally, well, the ones they do have, despite Williams might be in F1, they They've taken esports quite seriously and they've picked some very, very quick people in their squad. So he shouldn't be any slouch, but we're all keeping with him for now. I'm sure they'll change in a few laps. Good to see the DP, though, has managed to get a bit of a gap on us. He's not holding us up at the moment, so that's good. I was a bit worried that he might hold us all up and cause some big issues, but thankfully it looks like his race pace is not too bad, or it's enough to at least stay out of our way, which is really all we can ask for. Bad run there through that corner, it's alright. I know Benjamin as well, Ben Hackerson, know him from back in R Factor 1 and 2, raced him a lot over the years. Maybe we could pick a side there. Bit dodgy there, it's some weaving there, it's pretty... Not the biggest fan of that, but that's alright. Got to pick a side, you can't just go weaving like that. He's not going to defend here, I suppose not. No call from the spotter. Interesting, I would have thought it was side by side. The spotters stayed very silent there, did not say a word, so... Seemed to be struggling a bit at the moment. Well, it looked like he was moving all there down the straight, but he might not have been. Might have just been me seeing things. Either way, yeah, he's really struggling all of a sudden. Oh, not good, because it's let Adam into the fray here. Again, we're still not really losing that much time yet to the top three, despite being held by Ben at the moment. Just overdriving big time. I think the guy ahead nearly followed him off too.
Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Ah. Cut myself there. He's going to slipstream off Ben, so...
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right.
A little bit of fighting though here between us. Ben getting loose there again. He's really pushing hard. As I say, if anything, probably overdriving. The GTEs generally don't react too well to being overdriven. Kind of reward consistency. For GT the most of them all, but they all do prefer to be driven smoothly. Finally TP loading in some skins. You know, only 10 minutes into the race, but that's alright. At least it got there. There's mine loading in finally. Seems to be settling down a bit now. I think William and Ben are just getting themselves in the groove a bit now, so starting to slowly pull away a little bit. And look, the top three just starting to go down the road a little as well. As they should, though. I really shouldn't be keeping with the Williams Esports buddy driver off 0 practice. Yeah, really shouldn't be able to at all, so only right. Wow, it was like second and third going at it. In fact, they're all going at it big time. Oh, big old lock up there, but we got away with it. Yeah, the top three really going at it so much they're actually dropping back into our hands, so I don't know, you never know. In the prime spot to capitalise though. Add about 14 litres or so according to JRT, so not a lot of full usage there. It's going to get very messy, I think. Martin now in third, so there's a lot of shuffling that last lap. Yeah, look, Force now on the back of that now as well, and we're not that far behind it either, so it's very close up the front. Well, it is. Ben just seems to be struggling a little bit to keep those mistakes out. Oh, Radicals. He part of Radicals online. Didn't know that, but there you go. Yeah, they seem to be struggling a bit. Ben does. Just the consistency by the looks of it. Raw pace seems okay. He just keeps making little errors here and there that keep costing him time. Nearly lost it there. That was close. The lead again. Too deep there through the center S. What you're doing that, Ben. Only for track limits, but you go off there and get too much trouble and you can be off.
The lead is pitting now.
That'd be the DP. Still on at the front. Look at that battle for the lead. It's intense. We're just sitting back here right in the wings if things do kick off. Wow, they are really going for it.
Right side. Still there. Clear on the right.
Ben really doesn't give you a lot of room. I don't know if you'd want to do that when I'm an Aussie. Net code is a very real thing. Going defensive or not? No. Okay.
Right side. Still there. Clear on the right.
Got to get the brakes right.
Left
Wide.
side. Still there. Clear.
Good little battle back here though. Now losing battle with or losing touch with the front lot, but realistically we need them to really fight to be able to catch them. I think raw pace wise we're all relatively even, so I think really this battle is for effective P5. Oh, Ben. Settle down a little bit now, we're all just kind of in our rhythm going along. Still fighting for the lead so hard, going all race long. Oh, Ben, big tank slapper through the center race. Very lucky there. Very good, intense race so far though. I think we'll probably pit the next lap or two. We might do the pit a couple laps earlier trick that we've done before.
The lead is pitting now.
Here we go, a couple have pitted already, so a couple have blinked. Be surprised if a lot of that rest of that front pack comes in. Basically we'll just do the opposite to what Ben does, so if Ben decides to pit early as well then we'll stay out, but if he doesn't then we'll probably pit. So even just a lap or two not behind him could help. picked a bad time to pit too.
You're in 4th position.
It's going to help us out big time. Yeah, I saw him, I could see the traffic, and I was thinking the same. I was thinking maybe it's worth pitting, but we'll stay out. Just got to get used to running in clean air again. Obviously, watch out for traffic. Oh, way too deep.
Left side. Still there. Clear on the left.
Gonna hold mate, just nicely for us. Yep, beautiful. Helped us out a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. We've got that really slow GT3 again.
Car right.
Oh, what is this?
Keep to the left. Car on your left.
Far out, man. What
Stay on the
a
right.
shambles that
Clear.
was. Far out. Adam decided, fuck this, I'm out. It's a fair call. Okay, oh, that was nearly it. That's not going to help either. Yeah, I think that'll keep ahead of us then. Lost a good chunk of time there. Not much we could do. I don't know why. I don't.
About 5 laps of fuel left.
I don't quite get why you'd race if you can't. You barely take a corner on your own without spearing off constantly. So I don't quite understand why you would then think signing up to race is a good idea. But anyway, I mean, at least he's trying to stay out of people's way. But Jesus, that's just straight up dangerous. That is. So anyway, all good. We survived. Probably have to pass him again, which is going to be the worst part. But anyway. Very bad lap. Oh, hello. Williams had a mistake by the looks of it. That's a big rip. Might have a half spin or something. Oh, good for us.
Car right. Clear on the right.
It's better there. That's a much better run that time round. Hope is that Ben's having to deal with GT3 traffic anyway. That might help us out because we're going to have to deal with them anyway, if you pit it or not. So hope is he's going to have to deal with them. Hopefully he's got the slow guy as well. Tell you what, car feels really nice. Feels really stable. Considering I don't think I'm driving that well. Being very user-friendly. Well, I think the Ferrari always has been and always is. Generally is one of those more user-friendly of the GTEs. Reminds me yet again of wonder what the new one will be, because obviously been announced there'll be another one, another GTE joining the others. I think this build, so interesting to see what one it is. As I say, my guess it'll be is that it'll be the Bimmer. I reckon it'll be the mate, but I suppose time will tell. As I say, either the mate or the Corvette, I think. Either or is what I'm thinking it'll be.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
William being held pretty bad here by the leading GT3s and an Audi as well. There you go, to really bomb it by the looks of it to get it done, but he gets it done anyway. Yeah, I think now might be the time to pit. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. And then GT3 apparently tries to make a beeline and wipe him out. Makes sense. Anyway. Just IMSA things. Either that or his line's just naturally really shallow. Oh, there's our first off track. Alrighty. Only a short little fill. Going for a short fill too.
Car right. Stay on the left. Stay on the left.
Imagine that's Ben right there. I know Ben, yep. Ben's
Still
right
there.
there. And Bandham's got us too.
Clear.
Wow, there you go. That's a shame. Anyway. End up losing out of all that. for it, but nah. Ben's really struggling.
Car on your left. The leader's pitting now. Clear on the left.
There's William. Wow, William's barely going to beat us out as well. There you go. That makes this battle a bit more interesting. Might be a 4-car battle soon. I think William will have the pace on the side. This is awkward. Really awkward.
Car on your left.
Oh, really? Really? Thanks, man. Wow.
Car right. Clear.
Thanks, GT3. Oh, wow, okay, Jesus. What an idiot. What a spastic. Apparently, a lot of people seem to forget the GT3s have ABS, and funnily enough, GTEs don't. Weirdly, yeah. Weird that. It's almost like GTEs, the main way they get pace over GT3s is through the corners to more downforce. Oh, didn't it? Anyway. Oh, man. Anyway. Still got more traffic to deal with, so as I say, we're going to have to basically repass all the, well, not all, but some of the others. First and second we have to repass again, so very intense battle though. We're sort of dropped off now thanks to that little moment. 5 to go this time by, according to JRT. Always awkward being the end of the queues. Not what you can really do. Obviously all the cars ahead have slipstreams, so they've got a natural defense. Oh, completely plebbing corners doesn't help either. Oh, there's Martin. Wow, he's had a real slow stop.
You got a slow car on the right.
Oh no, and it's the real slow GT3.
Right side.
Oh,
You got about 5 laps of
what a
fuel.
disaster.
Clear.
Oh man, this is not going to end well. I'm guessing Solari's had an incident or something, but either way, this does not look nice. Let's put us back in the game though, so we're suddenly back in this battle. Don't know if I want to be, but we are. Man, I think this will be for a podium now, with Solari having whatever incident he had. Oh, someone's going to get turned, surely. Someone's getting turned or dumped. It's annoying because we had pace on all of them, but it's not in the right place. Oh, Adam with the big send on Ben. Oh, and there's contact. Wow, Ben caught that. Wow, I was convinced he was going to spin in front of us. What a dodgy move from Adam that was, but anyway. Just lobs it, literal door and literal punt to pass that was. Yeah, any sort of honorary done. or any sort of solely redress that, but he won't. I guarantee it. And this could get a bit misty now. Bit of a red mist will be on for Ben. We've got 4 to go, so. Sorry, we'll just sit back here and chill. I mean, I'm happy to just take a 6th, to be honest. That's fine with me. Oh no!
Go right.
And Ben's in the fence. I probably should have reacted a bit quicker, but there's not much I could do there. Wow, he's going to be raging after that. Looked like some red mist. Just got a bit angry. Drove angry and went too deep and locked up. Credit to him to hold the brake though, because a lot of people. Well, it's surprising how many people don't hold the brake in that scenario. You know, a very simple thing with racing. That when you spin, obviously you put the brakes on to try and get you to stop, so that you know people can more easily avoid you. But it's quite surprising how many people don't do that. So, and some being quite, supposedly quite good. So, anyway, it's a freebie. So up to P5 now. Puts us out of any chance of this battle ahead. It's all right. Adam with a very dodgy move. But that's IMSA, and that's, as I say, it's general sim racing these days, really. It's play for keeps now. It's no more honour, really, in my view, anyway. But I can tell the honour's long gone of the days where it was, you know, more gentlemanly and there was a general standard that's kind of gone out the window now. Now it's all super serious, you know, sim racing. So. You do get the odd moments. You get the odd battles here and there. We have a really good battle, and it's really respectful but hard fought. And, you know, both of you can kind of sort of admire or connect, you know, see that and respect that. But I find it very hard. I find it very few and far between these days. But oh, what a lockup! Glorious lockup. Now Martin's actually up to 6, so there you go. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He wasn't way ahead of us, but he was a good 7-8 seconds ahead of us before the stop. So he's effectively lost 16 seconds, so I wonder if he forgot to deselect tyres. That's about the only thing I'm going to think of, is that maybe he forgot to deselect tyres, but other than that, I'm not really sure what else could have happened there. Overfueled by accident? I don't know. Do not know, but anyway, it gives us a free spot, so I'm not going to deny it. I'll happily take that. As I say, now with Ben having that issue and Slurry behind us, and obviously Cyril retiring early, there'll be a lot of rating from this one, I think. Not that it really matters, but you know, cool little thing. Someone rocking the Vodafone Mercedes from the 12 out. Notice that Adam, I think, was rocking the wing cups, and can't actually remember who he drove with, which is quite embarrassing. But wing cups. 12-hour Ferrari from 2017, by the looks of it.
Right side. You got about 2 laps of fuel. Still there. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Kind of keeping with these two, and they are closing together again, so I wonder if Adam will have a lob and blow them both up as well, maybe, and give us a third. That'd be kind of nice. Be quite a convenient kind of race for us. Yeah, Martin's on the charge, but he would be after whatever happened to him. As I say, the only thing I can assume is that he either had an incident on the in-lap or he's accidentally messed something up with whatever he has set for the pit stop, either or. Either way, it looks like it'll be 5th for us. I'll take it though. I'm quite happy with the pace. I mean, it's, you know, bit of a definitely not a strength of field time zone, but I mean, as I said, you know, you got some pretty handy steerers in this race. Well, a couple of, you know, pretty quick guys that decided to show up for this one, so not like it was completely dead field. So to be, you know, matching towards the front, as I said, even, you know, not being that far off, you know, Solari, who's as I said, is one of Williams Esports crew. So, you know, not be too far off him. I'll happily take that. As I say, I'm not driving that well. I'm driving pretty poorly, so I'll happily take that for sure. Especially jumping in, as I said, having last drove the R8 around here, so happily take that. Last lap now of this race. We'll have bringing it home now. William and Adam are just creeping together, but I don't think they'll quite end up battling. So it looks like it will be a 5th for us. Ooh, wow, bit too much curb. It's all right. good fun racing. As I say, setup felt really nice. The car just felt super stable. Even though I wasn't driving that well, it still has felt really stable and just nice, you know, and just fast as well. I think that's kind of the Ferrari in a nutshell. It's, as I said, it's definitely one of the, in my view at least, the most user-friendly of the GTEs. You know, you can bash the curbs with it, and it's generally fine. It's generally probably the easiest to jump in and be on pace with. You know, obviously the Porsche's a bit of an interesting one. I can't really judge it. It's hard to describe the Porsche because it drives so differently to me at least, feels like it drives so differently to the Ferrari and the Ford, but obviously the Ford is generally probably one of the trickiest, not very user-friendly and pretty setup-dependent. I think it's with a bad set, it's not going to do well, but not going to be kind. But with a solid set, it's a bit of a rocket ship. So depending on the track, obviously. But either way, enough rambling. As we bring it around for the last time, it's going to be a P5 for us in the Ferrari. Not the leading Ferrari. Old Adam beat us to that claim pretty cheekily as well, obviously with that move on Ben. But either way, that will be us done for this race. P5 from 10th on the grid, so a very solid race for us. Obviously helped with people dying, but
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
nice solid race.
Great job, you did really well.
There we go. Good to get another clean run in the books. Always nice, especially when it's a sort of off time zone like this and you get a bit of a spread with the skill level. It's good to get through cleanly. So yeah, good battles, bit of shenanigans and all that, dodging a few incidents, and yeah, popped out the other side with a top 5. So yeah, I'll take that. I will take that. Very nice indeed. As I say, happy in the end that I did decide to pick GTE and do that, because I think GT3 wouldn't have been anywhere near as exciting. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Again, as the sun sets here in Interlagos, it sees the end of the video as well. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed as per normal. And until the next one, I'll be bye for now.